Okay, so let's look at the off balances from the far sleeve. So we're going to look at the backwards off balance, which sets us up for the Berimbola, and we have a few options from that position. So let's just say I'm in the position. We can use our knee press model. So I'll be grabbing the pants at the front of the shin. As Tyrone tries to make his grips, my hands just monitor. So if he even makes a grip first, and I've made mine, I can turn now into that knee shield position, and we've shown you now ways of breaking that. Again, I'll be pulling out and kicking this through. Again, I'm using this to put in my strong De La Riva hook. So once I have the sole of my foot on his right hip, now we're getting ready to work the backwards off balance. Now we're only going to go for this one if I feel Tyrone's weight is on this right leg. If I feel him more leaning on the other leg, like leaning back that way, we're not going for that one, we're going for the overhead one, and we'll look at that on the next vid. So as I turn more into my knee shield position, we've already looked at this grip. I don't, when I off balance Tyrone to his right, I don't want to turn this foot out, so I just cover it with my elbow. I'm going to start making an arc with that first grip. So my elbow is just coming out this way. And now from there, as I kick him in the hip, I'm going to cause him to fall onto the side. The second he falls onto the side, the problem is if I make the Berimbola grip, Tyrone's just coming back up again. So from here, I keep the far side sleeve grip and my foot goes in his chest. Now when I switch to the Berimbola, if he tries to come up, I can keep him here. And now I just bring my head underneath. Once I'm here, my left leg, I want the crook of my knee behind his knee, and my hand that has that pant grip finds the other pants. And now from there, I'm just leg pressing to get Tyrone's lower back off the mat. Once I have him here, my bottom hook is in. I need cross body control, so I now want the underhook. Move my hip around to get alignment. And now, from the back. Let's look at that again. So, managing the distance with the leg press, the grip is on the front of the shin, okay, here. Again, he wants to be making grips and I'm just waiting, and as he snags, I have that grip, that far side sleeve grip. Now I'm going to put in my deep De La Riva hook, the good one, turn on to my side, I'm going to cover this up, and I'm working this first off balance. If I feel all the weight is on this leg, I'm just going to make an arcing movement with my arm and kick Tyrone in the hip. If he lands on the side from that position, my foot is coming up. Now I make the Berimbola grip and I'm just turning underneath him. Once I'm here, left hand finds the back of the knee. I use that leg press movement to get Tyrone's back off the mat. Notice where my right foot is. The hook's already there. As I bring him forward into the radiator and sit up, and I win that underhook, and we're on the back. So that's our first option. That's if he falls directly on the side. Good players won't do that, they're going to post on their elbow. If he does, let's look at a reaction off that. So again, from there, I've made my initial grip on the shin. He wants to make his grips. I find my far side grip. I put in my De La Riva hook, switch into the knee shield side tilt mode. If he's still grabbed that, I can kick. And now from our position, we're going to start working the backwards off balance tilt. If I feel all the weights on his right foot. So again, from that position, I'm just bringing this arm above my head. I'm just going to drop him down. At this time, he's still on an elbow. Okay. Same details as the last time. My foot's coming in, and then I'm going to make a grip. So another option we have from here is I can invert halfway and put in my hook. So I'm like in a crab ride position. Now as Tyrone tries to get his back off the mat and sits up on that hand, I can just kind of come in behind him. Now from here, I'm on the back. It's kind of like a bit of a crab ride. Personally, I don't like that because you're stopping halfway. I like the full momentum off it, but part of John Thomas's system. Let's look at that again. So again, from our leg press, grip on the front, I'm after that far side sleeve grip. So now I don't need to rely on the support leg to keep his distance, so I can bring my knee to my chest. And as he tries to grab it, I snag my grip. Now I can use that to put in my deep De La Riva hook. Just turn this over. Switch grips, elbow on the outside, turn into my knee shield position. And now from there, if I feel all the weight on the right leg, I'm just using that arcing movement until Rowan puts his elbow on the mat. So again, from there, foot's coming up, I can make a grip, turn inside, and now from that position, I can put in my hooks, okay, bring them around, win the underhook, and we are on the back. If he just goes to the hand, it's very similar to the first variation. Just on this side now. Yeah, alright. So we're here. I make the grip. Okay, he's looking to find mine, so I find that far side sleeve grip, put in the De La Riva hook. Okay, and then from our position, switch grips, turn into our side tilt mode, and now from there I'm gonna make that arcing movement and get Tyrone down. This time he's on the hand, same concept, just put my foot on his chest, try to come up, bro, even when I make the Berimbola grip. And now from there I'm just bringing my head underneath and coming around. Once I'm there, I leg press down, second hand finds the pants, now I need to get his lower back off the mat, bringing him over, win the underhook, foot scoot back, I'm on the back. One more angle on that. Just there about it. So, leg press, he tries to make the grip, I find it, put in my strong De La Riva hook, turn into the knee shield side tilt position, and then if I feel all the weight on his right leg, I'm just making that arcing movement and pushing him down. Once I'm here, okay, foot comes in, try to come up. Even when I switch to the Berimbola grip, try to come up. And now I'm just bringing my head towards him, switching my grips, leg pressing, winning the underhook. I have my right hook in, my left underhook is here, and I just need alignment. So that is our backwards off balance from the De La Riva position.